where the willow trees lean by the railroad line, and the morning fog hangs soft as twine. There's a little white church with a weathered ring, and a bell that still remembers everything. Sadie Lynn grew up where the dust road curled, with bare feet running through a small town world. Her mama sang hymns by the kitchen flame, and every Sunday called her child by name. But years can pull like a river wide, and dreams can look like the other side. So Sadie packed her hopes in a faded case, left Willow Crossing for a faster place. The city lights were bright but cold. They promised plenty, then took their toll. And every night by the window pane, she missed the fields after summer rain. She said, Lord, I thought I knew the road ahead, but I lost myself in the life I led. Then somewhere deep in her homesick soul, she heard that old church bell start to roll. There was a bell at Willow Crossing, ringing through the misty air, calling every weary traveler back to grace and back to prayer. Not loud with judgment, not dressed in gold, just a sound like home. When the night grew cold, when Sadie thought she'd gone too far, past every porch light, field and star, God kept calling through the falling rain. With the bell at Willow Crossing, came back home in November gray, when the cotton fields had been cleared away. The church roof sagged on the eastern side, and the paint had peeled where the years had cried. Old Mrs. Pearl still kept the key under a stone by the cedar tree. She hugged Sadie close without one word, like forgiveness was something felt, not heard. Inside the chapel, the pews were worn, dust lay thick where prayers were born, and hanging above on a cracked pine beam, the old brass bell still held its gleam. Sadie climbed with trembling hands, pulled the rope where her mama used to stand, and one clear note crossed field and stream, like heaven waking up a dream. No choir was there, no crowd outside, just one lost daughter with tears in her eyes. But the Lord can fill an empty room with mercy breaking through. There was a bell at Willow Crossing, ringing through the misty air, calling every weary traveler back to grace and back to prayer. Not loud with judgment, not dressed in gold, just a sound like home. When the night grew cold, when Sadie thought she'd gone too far, past every porch light, field and star, God kept calling through the falling rain. With the bell at Willow Crossing. By Christmas time, the town had heard that chapel bell and its silver word. Farmers came with boards and nails, children brought garland in rusty pails. They fixed the windows, swept the floor, hung fresh pine on the chapel door. And every evening when the sun dipped low, Sadie rang ho across the snow. One foggy night by the railroad bend, her mother's car broke down again. Her little girl cried in the backseat cold. No headlights near on that county road. But through the fog came a steady sound, the chapel bell rolling over town. They followed it slow past the willow trees, till porch lights bloomed like answered pleas. Sometimes God speaks in thunder high, sometimes in stars across the sky. Sometimes He calls from a church bell rope to guide one heart back into hope. Sometimes the road that leads us home is the very road we left alone, and every scar we tried to hide becomes a doorway open wide. Grace don't ask where you have been, it simply says, come in, come in. And every soul beneath the rain can hear love calling out their name. There's dust on the mercy road where weary hearts have walked, where the wheat fields bend like praying hands and heaven still talks. Maggie Rose left town at 17 with a cardboard suitcase and a pocket full of dreams. Her mama cried beneath the porch light glow, said, child, don't forget the road back home. She chased the lights beyond the county line, sang for tips in rooms that never felt kind. But every night when the crowd would fade, she heard her mama's voice begin to pray. Some roads shine bright but leave you cold. Some promises turn heavy when they're sold. But grace don't wait beside a perfect door. It meets you when you can't run anymore. There's dust on the mercy road, but it still leads home. Past the broken fences, past the fields overgrown. When your heart is tired and your faith feels low, Jesus walks beside you on the dust of the mercy road. Years went by like trains in the rain. Maggie carried sorrow she could never name. Letters from home stayed unopened in an old motel chair. Then one cold night near Tennessee, she found that Bible on the passenger seat, the one her mama gave with trembling hands, marked in Psalms with a ribbon strand. She read about valleys, she read about peace, about a shepherd who searches for missing sheep. And somewhere between the tears and dawn, the road she feared started calling her on. There's dust on the mercy road, but it still leads home. Past the broken fences, past the fields overgrown. When your heart is tired and your faith feels low, Jesus walks beside you on the dust of the mercy road. She crossed the bridge by the old feed mill, saw the white church sitting on the hill. The same bell rang like it used to do, calling back the girl that the whole town knew. Her mama stood in the open door, older now than the years before. No speech rehearsed, no blame to give, just arms wide open saying, come on in. Sometimes forgiveness wears a cotton dress, sometimes heaven feels like a warm address. And every mile that shame had drawn was washed away before the morning sun. Now Maggie sings every Sunday night with a worn guitar and a gentle light. Not about a life that turned out clean, but about the Savior who redeemed. She tells the young ones, don't be afraid. No soul is too far for amazing grace. The road may bend, the night may fall, but the Father still can hear you call. There's dust on the mercy road, but it still leads home. Past the broken fences, past the fields overgrown. When your heart is tired and your faith feels low, Jesus walks beside you on the dust of the mercy road. There's grace in the turning, there's peace in the dawn. There's a porch light burning when you think hope is gone. So lift up your eyes, let the old tears flow. You're never walking alone on the dust of the mercy road. The road is long, but love is near, and every prayer is something heaven hears. There's dust on the mercy road, but it still leads home. chasing something I could not hold. Every road I thought would take me left me standing in the cold. Every answer I was looking for faded faster than before, till I heard you call my name, and it wasn't the same. I was lost, I was falling, but you kept on calling. Right where you found me, I was undone, right at the edge, nowhere to run. You didn't leave me there on my own. You called me back and brought me home. Right where you found me, broken and weak, you saw the truth I couldn't see. Now every step I take is new, 'cause I was found right there by you. Piece I tried to hide, you were standing by my side. I was lost, I was falling, but you never stopped calling. Right where you found me, I was undone, right at the edge, nowhere to run. You didn't leave me there on my own. You called me back and brought me home. Right where you found me, broken and weak, you saw the truth I couldn't see. Now every step I take is new, 'cause I was found right there by you. You didn't wait for me to change. You love me in the middle of the didn't leave me there on my own. You called me back and brought me home. Right where you found me, broken and weak, you saw the truth I couldn't see. Now every step I take is new, 'cause I was found right there by you. Right where you found me. Sparrow bend, where the gravel turns, past the hayfield fence and the old church fern, there's an apple tree leaning toward the road, with branches heavy from a story it holds. Ruth Ann Carter had a porch of blue, a coffee cup and a garden view. She lived where the creek cut through the clay, and the sunrise found her first each day. She had 2 daughters with their mama's eyes. One stayed close and one chased city lights, but a bitter word in a summer storm left both hearts colder than they'd been before. Years went quiet like a dusty lane, letters stopped and birthdays came. Ruth Ann prayed by the kitchen flame, calling both her children by their names. She said, Lord, I can't mend what pride has torn, but you can raise new mercy from the thorns. Then she planted one seed by the roadside then, and darkness in the humid air. Ruth Ann set a basket by the road with a handwritten note on a river stone. It said, take one apple, leave one prayer for somebody lost or somebody scared. If your hands are empty, let the Lord begin. There's room for mercy at Sparrow Bend. Travelers stopped with tired eyes, farm boys, widows, children, wives. Some took fruit and some just stood like they felt heaven in that weathered wood. Nobody knew how deep roots grow underneath the life we show, but Ruth Ann smiled when the west wind came, believing love was not in vain. There was grace in the apple tree at Sparrow Bend, growing through the silence like a long-lost friend. Every blossom whispered, let forgiveness in. Every fallen apple called them home again. When the road felt broken, when the years had been, God kept growing mercy at Sparrow Bend. One October with the leaves turned gold, Ruth Ann's hands were getting tired and old. She baked 2 pies in the morning light, set them cooling by the window wide. She wrapped one warm in a cotton cloth, tied it up with a little cross, left it there by the roadside tree with 2 names written carefully. By evening came a pickup slow, headlights soft in the amber glow. Her younger daughter stepped from the door with city dust on the shoes she wore. The older one came from the field nearby, wiping apple leaves from her eyes. Neither spoke for a breath or two. To Ruth Ann whispered, He's brought you through. Sometimes the Lord don't move in haste. Sometimes He lets love learn to wait. Sometimes the answer takes a season long, like fruit growing quiet where the roots are strong. A seed in dirt, a mother's prayer, a porch light burning through country air. A wound laid down, a hand reached out, a grace too deep for fear or doubt. Softly when the autumn winds shake another blessing from those faithful limbs. Every heart remembers how the Lord stepped in and grew a family back together at Sparrow Bend. At Sparrow Bend, when the gravel turns, the morning sun still rises and burns. Take one apple, leave one prayer. The Lord is working even there. There was grace in the apple tree at Sparrow Bend. just your hand. Every step is safe with you, that is all I need to know. Like a child I come to you, trusting in your love so true. I don't need to see the way, I just follow where you stay. Like a child I rest in peace, all my worries slowly cease. In your arms I find my place, held within your gentle grace. When the world feels hard to face, I remember simple grace. I don't carry what I fear, I just know that you are here. Like a child I come to you, trusting in your love so true. I don't need to see the way, I just follow where you stay. Like a child I rest in peace, all my worries slowly cease. In your arms I find my place, held within your gentle grace. Not in strength, not in pride, but in you I safely hide. There I find what's always true, simple love that leads me through. Child, I come to you, trusting in your love so true. I don't need to see the way, I just follow where you stay. Like a child, passed me by with a calm and gentle smile. He said, child, don't be afraid, there's a path already made. Then he walked there by my side, through the valleys, through the night. He was there along the way, every night and every day, in the silence, in the rain. He would call me by my name. I didn't know who he could be, why he stayed so close to me, but I felt a peace inside. lifted me with gentle hands, helped me rise again to stand. He was there along the way, every night and every day, in the silence, in the rain. He would call me by my name. I didn't know who he could be, why he stayed so close to me, but I felt a peace inside as he walked there by my side. Then I saw with opened eyes, it was you in disguise. Every step, every mile, it was you there all the Now I know who you have been. You were closer than my skin. Every step, every stride, you were walking by my side. There was a winter in my soul, where the warmth had lost its hold. Every branch was standing bare, every breath a quiet prayer. Then the spring began to rise in the corners of my eyes. Little signs I couldn't see started waking up in me. Through the cold and through the rain, something new began again. Through the changing of the seasons, you were always by my side. In the breaking, in the healing, you were there to be my guide. Every storm and every sunrise, every loss and every gain, told a story I am living through the sunshine and the rain. Summer came with open skies, light returning to my eyes. Fields of hope began to grow in the places I let go. Now the autumn softly falls, golden leaves like gentle calls, telling me to trust the flow of the things I cannot hold. Every ending has its grace, every step a sacred place. Through the changing of the seasons, you were always by my side. In the breaking, in the healing, you were there to be my guide. Every storm and every sunrise, every loss and every gain, told a story I am living through the sunshine and the rain. Nothing lost is ever in the breaking, in the healing. You were there to be my guide. Every storm and every sunrise, every loss and every gain, told a story I am living through the sunshine and the rain, through the seasons, down in Chapel Hollow, where the creek runs clear and the redbud blooms at the turn of the year. There's an old white steeple by the sycamore trees, with the bluebird song riding on the breeze. Eleanor lived by the churchyard gate, with a garden of thyme and a wooden rake. She kept the chapel floor swept clean and polished the pews till the pine would gleam. That bell had rung through 100 years, through wedding days and goodbye tears. But after the storm took the tower's crown, the old brass bell never made a sound. The town grew quiet in a lonesome way, like something holy had moved away. And Eleanor prayed by the altar rail, Lord, teach us hope when our voices fail. She said the silence feels too wide tonight, but you still speak in morning light. And even when the bell won't ring, you can wake the valley with another thing. There was a bluebird nest in the bell tower, built where the old sound used to be. Little wings of mercy singing over Chapel Creek. Not a thunder roll, not a trumpet call, just a tiny hymn above the chapel wall. When the town forgot how to lift its eyes, God sent a song through the morning sky. There was a bluebird nest in the bell tower. One April dawn, with the grass still wet, Eleanor climbed where the beams were bent. She brought a lantern and a cedar broom to clear the dust from the broken room. But tucked inside the silent bell, where the golden light through the rafters fell, was a little nest made of straw and string, and 3 blue eggs like a promise of spring. She stood there still with her hand on her chest, watching Grace in that fragile nest, and backed away with a tearful smile, like heaven had been working there all the while. By Sunday morning the whole town knew about the bluebird eggs in the steeple blue, and children gathered beneath the stairs, whispering low like they were saying prayers. Eleanor said, don't rush the sound, some holy things grow quiet in the ground. The Lord may mend what storms have torn, but first He lets new life be born. There was a bluebird nest in the bell tower, built where the old sound used to be. Little wings of mercy singing over Chapel Creek. Not a thunder roll, not a trumpet call, just a tiny hymn above the chapel wall. When the town forgot how to lift its eyes, God sent a song through the morning sky. There was a bluebird nest in the bell tower. That summer brought a a hurting name, a young mother, Sarah, carrying shame. She came to church when the service was done, with a sleeping child and nowhere to run. The town had heard what the rumors said, how she left home and lost her way. But Eleanor saw through the dust and fear, and pulled her close like the Lord was near. She said, "Child, sit down beneath that shade. There's cornbread warm and lemonade. And if your heart can barely sing, listen close to those bluebird wings." Sarah looked up through the chapel air at the nest still resting safely there. And for the first time in a year of pain, she felt the Father call her name. Sometimes renewal is small and hidden, built in places we thought were gone. Sometimes the Lord will fill the silence before He gives us back the song. A broken bell, a weathered beam, a frightened heart, afraid to dream. A mother's tears, a child asleep, a promise tucked where prayers run deep. And every soul that feels unheard can find His mercy in a bluebird. Stood rebuilt with cedar, pine, and good. Strong hands from farms across the land, every neighbor doing what they can. They fixed the roof and raised the cross, counted no labor, counted no cost. But Eleanor left one corner wide, where the bluebirds still could come inside. Sarah joined the women's choir, her soft voice rising a little higher. And when her baby laughed in the pew, the whole church felt like morning dew. Then on the day the bell rang clear, after one long silent year, the bluebirds flew above the town like blessings circling all around. There was a bluebird nest in the bell tower, built where the old sound used to be. Little wings of mercy singing over Chapel Creek. Not a thunder roll, not a trumpet call, just a tiny hymn above the chapel wall. Now the bell rings out and the bluebirds fly, and grace keeps moving through the open sky. Abide with me, oh gentle light, through shadowed vale and darkest night. When weary steps no longer see the path ahead, stay close to me. When earthly strength begins to fade, and hope seems lost in doubt and shade, your quiet voice still calls my name and leads me on, forever same. Abide with me, oh faithful guide, in you alone I shall abide. Through storm or calm, through loss or gain, your love remains. On Maple Road, where the red clay runs, past the bean fields reaching for the sun, there's a little glass jar on a kitchen shelf, holding more than seed and dust itself. Mabel Joy lived by the county bend, where the fence line broke and the pines began. She kept old seeds in a mason jar, labeled by season, field, and farm. There were collards from a neighbor's hand, corn from her daddy's bottomland, beans from the summer the rain came late, sunflowers saved from a funeral gate. She'd tell the children on the porch each spring, don't judge a seed by how small it seems. The Lord can hide a forest wide in something your fingers barely find. She never had much but a patch of ground, a Bible worn where the pages brown, and every time the hard years showed, she planted faith beside Maple Road. There was hope in the seed jar, grace in the ground, mercy in the waiting when no rain came down. Every little promise the world called too small was resting in the hands of the Lord over all. When the fields looked empty and the cold wind blowed, heaven was still working on Maple Road. One April night, the sky turned green, clouds rolled low like a troubled dream. The radio warned, the porch bell swung, and the old church siren began to hum. Wind tore through with a freight train cry, lifted tin roofs toward the sky, broke the barn and split the pine, scattered years in a matter of time. By morning light the town stood still, windows gone from the chapel hill, fields laid flat beneath the rain, and Mabel's house was a splintered frame. She found that jar near the cellar door, cracked on the side but holding more, and with trembling hands she whispered low, Lord, help us plant what's left to sow. There was hope in the seed jar, grace in the ground, mercy in the waiting when no rain came down. Every little promise the world called too small was resting in the hands of the Lord over all. When the fields looked empty and the cold wind blowed, heaven was still working on Maple Road. Neighbors came with boards and nails, coffee cans and weathered pails. Nobody asked who had lost the most. They just worked like family, coast to coast. Mabel opened that mason jar, set it down on the hood of a car, said take a seat and choose a row, let something live in what God can grow. Little girls pressed beans and clay, grandmas knelt down soft to pray, hands that shook from grief and strain started finding strength again. And by sundown on that broken land, there were garden rows from hand to hand. No one knew if the crop would rise, but faith looked brighter in everybody's eyes. Sometimes the blessing starts buried deep underneath what we couldn't keep. Sometimes the Lord will let love grow where the storm left nothing but sorrow. A seed don't say when it first goes down, it waits in silence beneath the ground. But the Father sees what we cannot see, roots of mercy moving secretly. I was tired of walking circles round the same old broken place. Every step felt like a memory I was trying to erase. There were nights I talked to shadows, there were mornings I felt gone. But somewhere in the quiet, you were singing me back home. I didn't know the steps to take, but you knew how to lead. Waltz me back to grace, dear Lord, through the tears I could not hide. Hold me close when I am weak, keep me near your side. Waltz me through the valley low till my heart can finally see. Every turn I thought was lost was you leading me. I have danced with doubt and sorrow, held regret like an old friend, but your mercy kept on moving where my strength came to an end. Now I'm learning there is beauty in the scars I used to fear, for the hands that never left me are the hands that brought me here. I don't have to know the way when you are leading me. Waltz me back to grace, dear Lord, through the tears I could not hide. Hold me close when I am weak, keep me near your side. Waltz me through the valley was lost was you leading me.
Banjo rolls softly underneath, fiddle enters with a lonely dawn melody. A bright bass comes in warm and slow, light drums build gently before vocal. Before the sun touched the water tower, before the fields turned gold, a train whistle cried through the valley like a prayer from long ago. Nora Jean worked the diner by the tracks, pouring black coffee while the world rolled past. She knew every farmer, drifter, and child, every tired face that stayed a while. Her daddy drove freight for 30 years through mountain fog and midnight fears. He'd say, "Child, when the rails look long, let the Lord keep your heart in song." But time laid silence on his chair, left his old cat hanging there. And every morning before daybreak came, Nora whispered Jesus' name. When the train whistle cried at dawn, it sounded like mercy moving on through the valley past the pain, calling hope by another name. When the night was heavy and the road felt long, she heard heaven singing in the train whistle at dawn. One rainy Tuesday near the county line, a young girl walked in with frightened eyes, a baby wrapped in a faded blue shawl, and no one waiting for her at all. Nora set a plate beside her hand, said, "You don't have to explain where you've been." The girl just cried and shook her head, "I don't know how to go home again." Nora pulled her daddy's Bible down from a shelf where the old hymnals brown, said, "Grace don't ask how far you've gone, it only asks you to come back home." When the train whistle cried at dawn, it sounded like mercy moving on through the valley past the plain, calling hope by another name. When the night was heavy and the road felt long, she heard heaven singing in the train whistle at dawn. Weeks turned warm and the girl stayed near, washing dishes through her quiet tears. The baby laughed by the window light while trains rolled west through the fading night. One morning with the sky still gray, a letter came from 2 towns away. Her mama wrote, "Child, come home to me. There's still a place beneath the family tree." Nora watched her pack that old cloth bag, tucked a biscuit in a paper sack, then prayed beside the station sign, "Lord, keep her heart close to thine." Some tracks lead out, some tracks lead in, some carry sorrow, some carry grace again. Some prayers ride still through fog and rain, till love arrives at the end of pain. And even when the morning hides behind the clouds we cannot climb, the Father sees a road ahead and sends His light where fear has spread. When the train whistle cried at dawn, it sounded like mercy moving on through the valley past the pain, calling hope by another name. When the night was heavy and the road felt long, she heard heaven singing in the train whistle at dawn. When the train whistle cried at dawn, broken hearts kept traveling on, past regret, past goodbye, toward the grace that never dies, and the God who guides every soul withdrawn still calls His children home through the train whistle at dawn. Past the fields, past the rain, mercy rolls like a southbound train. She heard heaven singing in the train whistle at dawn.
hard to face. There's a truth I hold inside. You are standing by my side. Though the storm may rise again and I cannot see the end, still I know what you have said. Every word is standing firm. Every promise still remains. Through the fire, through the rain, not a word has ever failed. Every truth has always stayed. Every promise still stands true. I can put my trust in you. Through the night into the day, every promise still remains. Every time I thought I'd fall, you were there to hold it all. Every promise still remains. Through the fire, through the rain, not a word has ever failed. Every truth has always stayed. Every promise still stands true. I can put my trust in you. Through the night into the day, every promise still remains. Every promise